What's that?
Happy fathers make happy children. Happy mothers make happy children. I was so happy. Every day I made myself happy. But here's the difference. Most people, when they make themselves happy, they neglect everybody around you. You don't do that if you're going to be a great parent. I never neglected anyone. And to this day, I never neglect anyone in my life. But I'm number one. So you listeners out there and you teenagers out there, you're number one. And you're always number one. But not in an egotistical manner from your soul. Because you have to say, when you look in the mirror, and I look in the mirror every day, and I'm really honest, you have to say, I'm number one. Yes. Start every morning being number one and making yourself happy. And if you're gonna go to get coffee, you're gonna go to a restaurant, get some breakfast, you're gonna make everybody around you happy. So that's part of this 18-step program. It's been programmed to make you number one, to be happy with yourself. You know, you should always believe that something wonderful is going to happen. Always believe something wonderful is going to happen. Always believe something wonderful is going to happen. Now, do you see I say things in threes?
Yeah.
You know why? If you say an important thing three times, and then a total of 9 times, and I'm going to give your listeners an example. Here's the 2 most powerful words in the whole world.
I am.
No.
No?
Nope. No, which is negativity, and the other one you're going to love. Write it down. Yes, I know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yes, I know. Yes, I know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I like you.
Yeah. So, yes, I know was programmed by me to have a real high vibration. So say you teenagers out there and adults out there, when you're unhappy and you're feeling all alone, you go, yes, I know, 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 yes, I know. It kicks you right out of your depression, right out of your punk that you're in, whatever you're in. And part of my 18-step program is about words. Do you know all the teenage words that teenagers use today?
Not all of them, but some of them, yeah.
Like Gucci?
Yeah, Gucci, yeah.
Gucci, yeah. Are you lit? You're lit.
Yep,
Yeah. So, if you went around all day and says, I'm really lit, yeah, you are amazing. No matter whether or not you think you're not amazing, we're all amazing. We have so many different layers. So, Big D, you grew up in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Did you have a tough life?
Not really. Could it not nothing to complain about, no.
Oh, that's good. Well, I went to the toughest high school in the United States. When we didn't like a teacher, they stabbed him to death.
Ooh.
Yeah. And so I never had any problems whatsoever in school. Not only did I love school, I adored school. Do you know how many years I went to school?
No.
43 and a half years. That's how much I loved it.
Nice.
So I believe in education, but for those out there that have trouble educating themselves, educate yourself with powerful words. You've been to McDonald's before?
Yeah, a little while ago, yeah.
Okay. You know what's one of the most powerful words in McDonald's?
No.
Supersize.
Yes.
So I live a supersized life. And if you use that word often, your life can go supersize. Yeah. And so the 18-step program is about making a supersized life and freeing yourself from all this pain, all the drama. Big D, have you ever been addicted to anything?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. And how did you get over your addictions?
Acknowledging them, noticing it.
Okay.
Yeah, being aware.
Okay. Taking responsibility for, okay. See my mouth?
Mm-hmm.
Your mouth? Everything in your life is about what goes in and out of that orifice. That's what life is really about. The food you eat, what you drink, and the words that come out. So, one of the big statements that I want to teach your listeners out there is you are infinite worth. You are infinite worth. Yep. You are of infinite worth. The big problem with addictions is people lack self-esteem. Yeah. If a person has a lot of self-esteem, generally, they're not going to become addicted in life with anything. So the majority of people that come into this world and who become addicted, there are three major life lessons. One is love. Second is financial lesson. If your wealth goes up and down like a roller coaster, it means you have a financial lesson. But the worst one is yet to come. Everybody thinks love is the worst. The worst is abandonment. So, you know who abandons people? Not just mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives. You know, the biggest is you abandon yourself because you don't put yourself number one. Yeah. Because were you taught to have humility when you were a kid?
No.
Good. You know why? Humility sucks. Do you know why it sucks? It makes people weak. In this world, can you imagine in the world that we're going through now being weak? It doesn't work. You have to be strong. You need to be a warrior. I'm a warrior in everything that I do. The hope of the future of humanity is teenagers. Do you have any children?
Not yet, no.
No. Okay. But from your work that you're doing, I'm sure you're going to end up being a great father.
Absolutely.
Yes.
The best.
The best. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was a 10. You can be a 10. It's not hard. When my parents were raising me, they didn't have access to a lot of wisdom. Now, because of the internet, you have access to a lot of wisdom. So parents out there, if you're a terrible parent, there's no excuse because there's so many solutions out there. And the biggest solution, like with animals, do you like animals, Big D?
Absolutely.
Okay. There's no bad animals. There's bad owners. Yes. Because animals are inherently loving. So I think to help your listeners, before I go into the 18 steps, is that if I teach them the kind of love that they need in their life. And when you parent in the future, there are three types of love. One is called cultural love. Cultural love is the love that you learn from your mother and father, your grandparents, your teachers, your religious peers, the kids around you. It's cultural love. So it takes on a lot of different forms. As an example, some kids learn cultural love and they're slapped, and they think slapping them is a form of love. That's a form of cultural love. Then as society has grown, then you have unconditional love. And you know why unconditional love sucks?
Why is
because
that?
everybody puts their conditions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like Big D, I'm going to love you if you do this, this, this. Yeah. That can't be love, right? Yeah, it stinks. So the only love that Demetrius Brown wants to use in his life with his girlfriend, with his wife, with his mom, dad, children that he has in the future, and all you listeners out there, it's called divine love. Divine love. Has anybody ever talked to you about divine love?
Nah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, but
What's your take on it?
no, it's not my take. I didn't invent it. God invented divine love, but the problem is such a small percentage of people in the world utilize it in their lives. And they don't because
What is it? What is divine love?
divine love is a love, first of all, that is pure, and it's pure because when you express divine love, it has a much higher vibration. So let me give you an analogy. Cultural love can vibrate on a scale from 5 to 80. Unconditional love can vibrate from 81 to 200. Divine love vibrates between 800 and 1,000. So if you want to utilize love in your life, you surely are not going to utilize cultural love or unconditional love when you can have divine love. It has a different energy to it, and it's pure, and it has no limits. So I have lots of animals. So when I talk to them, I talk in divine love, and my animals respond. So when I'm in Mexico, my animals only understand Spanish. So I make my wife and everybody laugh because I use every so-called bad word in existence. And my animals are just licking me and wagging their tail, and they're happy as can be. It's because people were told something and they believe. The majority of people believe what somebody told them. When I was a little boy, 4 years old, I questioned everything, and I didn't believe anything anybody told me. So, what's the word? Can we say certain words on the air or no?
Yeah, anywhere, yeah.
Any word. Okay. The word fuck. You know, I wondered why all the rappers in the world were so successful wealth-wise. My wife grew up in an orphanage, Catholic, by nuns. So those words, you didn't say those words. So I did a real serious investigation of all the rappers, and they use language that's considered not acceptable. Yes. And believe it or not, the language that they're using creates wealth. Like the word motherfucker. So I said it to my wife, motherfucker, motherfucker, motherfucker. And so if you were to say that, the energy of it creates wealth. You know where the word fuck came from?
Mm-mm.
Fornication under crown king. Fornication under crown king. Yeah. So it's an acronym. So during the 13th century, the lords and rulers of the various villages in the world wanted to control the people. So they created a rule that they could have fornication, sex with anybody, even before the marriage, on the day of their marriage, and they did it to control the villages. So the word fuck was really created to control people. How do you like that? But it shifted, and it shifted. And so the reason I'm teaching your listeners is because with my 18-step program and everything in life, it's really about intention. Write that down, intention. Everything you say, whatever the intention is behind it. So if I say the word motherfucker, 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 my intention is to create wealth. So because my intention is very strong, guess what it does? it creates wealth. And imagine